Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Lucier here for our weekly Tongren session. For people that are new to us, this is distance healing from the perspective of, actually, in many ways, quantum biology. We use Tongren therapy. Our simple goal is to open a blockage in the central nervous system. What does that mean? We open up a bioelectrical resistance going from the brain to the organ or the gland so that we can encourage neural flow or bioelectrical flow through the area so that the area of target that may have resistance will be released. So imagine in your car when you have the battery, there's acid on the cable, and then you can't start your car. Well, in many ways, our body works the same. There's no difference. So what we want to do is we want to get people each week to put in their requests and, above all, sit back, relax, put your feet flat on the floor, and receive the healing energy. You be the judge. And we have lots of requests already for today. Wow, quite a few. And don't forget, 30 minutes after our session, I'm having an open house for our community. So I'm going to talk about more on that in a moment, but let's begin. So Rachel, greetings. Please tap for lung health, and more important, please tap for survival of Palestine. Yes, that's very important. So the key is to have a good plan. Humanity will survive even under the craziness. And hello, Edric and Joanna. So first, a question for everyone. Has everybody heard about the amazing Tongren International Community that we have now started in January? Let me know if you've heard about that as I continue on. Thank you, Edric, for asking me. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing tremendous as well. So our simple goal is to reduce suffering. That's a quick cheat from Buddhist training. Simple number one goal, reduce suffering. Something happened here. Okay, so our first request, lungs. So we do our three-part process like we teach, and we get a master class coming up. And welcome to self-healing. All is good, Edric. Glad to hear it. Blood flow to the brain, because we initialize the brain. We think of a brain-womb connection. Everything is communication in our bodies. Imagine we have trillions of cells, even just in the gut. And how do they coordinate? In many ways, it's initialized by the sunlight in our bodies to our brain, the hypothalamus, and then that is the master clock, and it talks to all the other cells and says, oh, time to go, time to get to work, day shift coming, get out of bed, go to work. Command points of the brain, and command points of the brain stem for lungs, GV17. Cardiac, respiratory, vasculatory center, so respiratory for Rachel. So have you guys heard about the community that we've created? We'll be having an open house tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, about an hour and a half from now. So T3 for the lungs. And a special protocol for the lungs and oxygen. We work on the phrenic nerve. And CV17, the diaphragm for oxygen capacity. The open house is on Zoom. It should have been listed on Tongren Station. Good point. I wish I talked to you sooner. We should have put the open house on Tongren Station. Let me just see if we did, just in case. And I will find out. Hopefully somebody's watching. Somebody's always very helpful to us. So more on the lungs and lung 1, lung 2, Rachel. Lungs are for grief, transformation of the lungs. Everything is an opportunity for transformations. So lungs, sadness, in many ways to hope and courage. Is it on Tongren Station? Did you find it on Tongren Station, Edric? And CV17, and then grounding, liver 3 and kidney 1. So we'll be adding a new thing at the end of each session, just as a reminder. If people have heard of Ho'oponopono, first question of the day. If you don't find it, Edric, I will drop the link in here. In fact, I'm going to start working on that now. And I will keep going. I will jump back and forth a little bit for everyone. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And what can we do for you, Edric? Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining and supporting big time. So let's go right to Instagram. Hello, Instagram. Neck and upper back pain, of course. So 3 pieces of homework right now for everyone. Number 1, how you doing? Better, worse, or the same? Number 2, have you heard about the open house that we're having in about a half hour? And number 3, I forgot. Well, I'll make one up. The masterclass is coming up, so that's not the 3rd one, but that'll work. Blood flow to the brain. So neck and upper back issues. So we'll work on the upper area. Mama Shari, it is always awesome to have you and your support. Mama Shari, did you hear about an open house coming up as well? In about a half hour. And let's check in. This is getting interesting. Okay, so neck and shoulders is a specific shoulder release point, which we can even do from a bodywork perspective. GB21, right in the middle. It's the high point of the shoulder. Upper back pain, please. Neck. It's all connected. So let's work on the brachial plexus, the nerves for true self-healing. Del, I bet you're on a bus. I think you're on a bus. We're having the open house tonight, increasing our community. And if you're in the community, just chime in and say you're in the community and say hello to everyone. Yes, the broadcast will be recorded. Our goal is to extend what we have here with the Tongren community on Thursday nights, to expand on that, to continue to do that, and have places for forums to meet, to share and exchange and grow our understanding and how to help people. I've learned that I have a lot to learn from other people, and we share to help each other. How you doing, Dal? Awesome to see you. So that's for the neck and upper shoulders. And then for interesting newbie, ED, internal hemorrhoids. So inflammation, systemic inflammation, and ED is insulin resistance. So reduce your fat intake to 10 to 20%. And more hydration, more fiber, more exercise. You can turn it around. Hemorrhoids, that's pressure also. Inflammation. Specifically for hemorrhoids, wheatgrass concentrate from Dr. Wheatgrass works. And insomnia, a good way to do that is sunrise sunlight. But let's work on it from a Tongren perspective. Anti-inflammation, T1 to T8. So GB13 for relaxation, anxiety, and sleep. Intang, pineal gland. Sleep in total darkness. Circadian rhythms. T1 to T8, T7, lower blood flow and lumbosacral plexus for the hemorrhoid areas. S1 to S5, especially S5. And let's work for Dell. Thank you for joining, Dell. I know it's late there. We're going to work that out. We'll get the UK team maybe sometime next week. We'll meet as a team at a different time. The open house will be finished tonight. We may do it again for your areas, but we will support you guys, adding more content all the time. So I've received no response that anyone is coming to the open house. We see everyone here. Patricia, great to see you. So we see Patricia, Chris. Great stranger, your 96-year-old mom, good for you. Keep them going. Paula for hips, Les for prostate, and I'm just saying hello to everyone so that you can hear me. Al, a couple of requests. Hashimoto's tune-up. Faris is here. Great. Thank you, Faris. We have our community, and it's actually, what time is it there for you, Faris, right now at this moment? I think it's kind of late as well, around 11 o'clock. I think you're the same time zone as the UK. Not sure. Okay. So let's work. Everybody who else is tapping with me, let's tap for Adele in London. Or probably on a bus from one place to the next. So you're going to watch the replay. Okay. The reason I'm jumping on the open house is because we still want to give a discount. So people can still avail of a discount to join and stuff like that. So I want to give it away as quickly as possible at the biggest discount as possible. Okay, so let's work for Dell. Lower back and hips. I see you've been looking at some of the content, Dell. That's what we want to do. The community literally has what we call points to ponder videos of, say, points for the bones, point for the immune, point for prostate, points for this, points for that. So little mini videos, as well as all the nutrition, herbs, and other things integrated. London Bridge. Lower back and hips. So let's get blood flow, nerve flow to the lower back. Vertebral artery, spinal artery. And you have a 3-hour bus ride, if I remember, Del, is that right? Lower back, so lower blood, T7, right side, and lumbosacral plexus. But let's do all the muscles, L1 to L5 in the lower back. And hip to hip, lumbosacral plexus. And let me put in the link for the open house. And let me put that in for people in case they need it. And where is it? Community open house. And there we go. Copy invitation. Cancel. I'm going to put this in for people. People have been interested. All right. There you go. That's for the open house tonight. Hope you can join us. And let's see. Powerful tapping. Whoa, a convert. There's the open house. February 15th, yes. Okay, so I put the link in there for you, Edric. And you are next as well, Joanna. Got that coming up. We don't want to miss anybody. Let me get re-queued up here. And next we have Perfect blood, lymph. But we want to do a little bit more for Dell. Lumbosacral plexus, hip to hip. And let's go a little bit lateral, a little bit wider for the lower back for Dell. He's going to be sitting for a while. London Bridge. I'm going to try something quite bizarre. Let me see. There's a way to do this. Believe it or not, I can copy, not from there, to my phone. I did it once. It might have been, it looks like it. Nope, that ain't it. Messing with this stuff. Yep, I love computers. All right. So this link is no good. And it won't let me do anything except for sending it. So forget about that link. That is a mistake. Cool. Let's get through this. So we're working for Adele. You're welcome, Adele. Let's also work on the lower dantian area, which covers that whole band from front to back for Dell CV4. Charge the battery, send chi. So I just posted the link, Divine Individual. It's right above your comment. Open house. Okay, grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So it should be in a newsletter. If you don't get our newsletters, drop in your email address or text me or email me. It'd be good to have your email address because for the community, one of the things we're going to be doing, Dell, is we did before is I would go into an area where there is a bunch of biophoton generators. So I'd be in an intense biophoton field and tap from there, and then it amplifies the Tongren session. We do that to a small part with our little biophoton generators here. So let's continue. Christy, okay. For Laura and Sherry, blood flow to the brain. And Edna, GB13, right side for Laura. Caring Explorer, Tracy, yes. And command points of the brain. Command points of the brain stem for Laura and Sherry and Edna. And then blood flow, nerve flow. So on Instagram, it says link. Don't follow that link. Email me and I'll send you the link to the meeting tonight. It'll be fun. Just going to hang out and talk about how to make Tongren better for the whole world and how to use Tongren to help heal the world, heal ourselves, and heal our planet in many ways. Through the heart of compassion and consciousness, we can support transformation on all levels. T1 for the bones and perfect blood. T1 to T8, immune system balancing. Strong immune system for Laura and for Sherry both. T1 to T8. TV 19, 20, 20, and 22, especially 20 and 22, the hypothalamus and the pituitary. T1, 2, and 3, immune system, but lymph. T3, right side, lungs and lymph, and T7, spleen, lymph. Gratitude is connecting to true selves and understanding the truth, the reality of life that it is full of abundance. We've been given so much. Every cell, everything we see, hear, touch, they're all gifts. And grounding, some more points for the bones. GB 39 for the bones. Advanced Chinese medicine point. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1, but let's make sure we focus on Edna. Weak left leg, so blood flow and nerve flow. T7 blood flow. Nerve flow, lumbosacral plexus, especially left leg. So massage, alpha lipoic acid. Castor oil packs. Respiratory strength. Definitely you can exercise your respiration system by strengthening the diaphragm. And you do it with an actual device developed in Europe. And it will strengthen your diaphragm, which will increase the capacity for opening and closing your lungs. Simple exercise, simple. For now, we will work on the diaphragm. T6. MS for your aunt, T1 to T8. and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So our open house is in about an hour. If anything, just come hang out, ask questions about Tongren. Why not? So Peggy, Caring Explorer Peggy, and okay, Del. Hey, if anything's going on in the ride, oh yes. By the way, how many years has it been, Mumashari? Normal blood counts. Again and again and again. Defying the doctors for Mumashari. Normal. Not me, but you. You're doing all the work. But this is what the body can do. Inspired and transformed by the power of hope and compassion, you can change your body. Imagine all these things moving at the same time. Just kind of shift them into the right place and remove. There's 9 years. Okay, 9 years. Doing tremendous. Round of applause for Mumashari. 9 years. And do you want to share what your formal diagnosis was, or just say that we're working on your blood and different things? It's totally up to you. We always respect privacy and we work on everything. Our focus is on a blockage. But 9 years of success for Mumashari. 9 years. And stable as ever, normal blood. That's the way to do it. So let's go back to Instagram for a moment. Edric is here. A good NMN supplement for anti-aging. I can get that for you. Somebody was just talking to me about that. The Zoom link is in the bottom there. I put it in. Okay, so you should have the Zoom link. NMN, I don't know a good supplier. I could get that for you. If you email me, remind me, because somebody just had a conversation with me for that specific thing. Powerful tapping for Rachel. The open house is 7:30. Thank you for asking. In 56 minutes. No pressure, Joe, but in 56 minutes. Catherine, I was just going to reach out to you. I was worried. I hadn't heard from you in a while. All right, Catherine, good to see you. Blood flow to the brain. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So we're going to be adjusting things to make sure the Europeans, with their time zone difference, can catch us. Blood flow to the brain. Leaky veins. Hawthorn berry. Vein strengthener. Edema, rebounding. I think you did the rebounding and you had a bad experience. I think that was not a good one. So Ethos Vision, ETHOSVISION, from the UK, is what I've seen, what I've found so far, the best herbal remedies for the eyes so far. And as a reminder, 9 years success. CLL, chronic lymphatic leukemia, thing of the past. Doing great. It's always good to confuse the doctors. You would hope. I think it is actually 4:30 LA time. I think you're 3 hours difference, Edric. It's in about 1 hour from now, Edric. So let's work on the eyes, C3, 4, and 5. The company Ethos Vision has a remedy specific for macular degeneration, for cataracts, and a supplement which looks really good. They're out of stock at the moment, but they're probably going to get it back anytime, for overall eye health. It has, I've checked up all the things that I feel are important for the eyes, including safflower, saffron rather, and others that are really important for the eyes, and it has all of those. It's from the UK, it doesn't really matter, that's just across the pond, but that's the one. Yes, hawthorn tincture today from Good Health. Good idea. And don't forget the hawthorn berry paste. It's like a jam. Put it on your bread. Make a hawthorn berry, sunflower butter, sprouted green sandwich with some mustard and some sprouts and some avocados. And there you go. You're golden. Lymphocytic. Okay, chronic lymphocytic leukemia. 9 years success. And perfect success because normal blood. So we are 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remineralization toothpaste. Something with hydroxyapatite. You can even use one of those devices. It's a light device with hydroxyapatite paste. You put it on your teeth, and the light has two types. One is for cleansing, one is for healing, red and I think ultraviolet, and then it will actually sanitize and strengthen and add a hydroxyapatite paste to your mouth using light therapy and hydroxyapatite. It's a brilliant thing. I think it's called primal something. Forgot. Okay, blocked ears. Let's work on that. But let's continue to work on leaky veins, which would be GV17. T3 for the lymph. T7 for the spleen. And spleen 6 for leaky veins and the eyes. Ouch point for the eyes, facial artery blood flow to the eyes. And so what are my other favorite Tongren? 9:30 Mondays with Charlie. He's great. I'm hoping he'll be here tonight. I didn't reach out to him specifically. I'm going to do that. And also for the eyes, the liver. Ancient Chinese medicine, Ayurvedic medicine know that everything is interconnected by frequency pathways, by biophotonic pathways, and so on. And liver 3 and kidney 1. Okay, so let's go to our friends on my website. Peggy and we didn't skip anyone, right? Nope. Nope, we're good. Peggy and EM and Collected Creation. Let's do it. And then your next, Ferris. And if ever I skip over someone, just remind me and I will unskip you. Blood flow to the brain. Command points of the brain. Bone spur, which is kind of calcium balancing. So hypothalamus, pituitary, C6, C7, cervical spine. So you want to work on GB19, GB17, BL9, GB19, gallbladder 20. That is the headache point. Yep, cervical spine. You got to go to a chiropractor first, then bodywork, or at least Asian bodywork. L4 bulging disc. Peggy, are you the Peggy? We are at a meeting, a Zoom meeting, talking about osteoporosis. Was that you? There is an osteoporosis. No, somebody else. Osteoporosis. So, Peggy. So we've been working on osteoporosis. There is a set of herbs that are working. People are reversing their osteoporosis through natural ways. The medicine is dangerous, possibly lethal. It almost killed my sister. Bisphosphonates are bad. L4 bulging disc. So remember, discs are made of water, so drink a lot of water. That'll plump up like a sponge, and it will eventually find its way back, especially if you're doing stretching or inversions, different things like that. So T1 for the bones. So for the eyes, Ethos Vision, ETHOS Vision. It's a company in the UK. And the bones, T1 for the bones, TB39 for the bones. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. So Ethos Vision, I'm not sure dot what. It could be dot vision. Not really sure. Okay, let's take a quick look around. 45 minutes until the open house. Marie. All right, let's work on here. So, yep, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Edric, hope you can join us. Andrea, blocked ears, please. And what herbs are they? Which herbs for which thing? Let me know what your question is. Herbs for bones, the ones that we've talked about. In fact, I have an herbal supplement, Cissus quadrangularis, bottle for you. I inadvertently got a subscription, and I have extras, and I'm happy to share that with you. Knee replacement surgery on February 17 for osteo. So it's Grobone, Cissus quadrangularis, osteo herb, and liquid silica. Those 4 things will really help, and we have been having people reverse their osteoporosis. And the 2 ways to test, one is through bone turnover markers, the other one is through a DEXA scan. You can do the bone turnover marker with blood as often as you like. The DEXA scan is radiation, very low level, but it is radiation. Try to avoid that as much as possible. There you go, Catherine, ethosvision.com. More of the advanced eye remedies I've found are in the UK, but this company tops them all, so far what I've seen. Blood flow, nerve flow. How about you, Marie? What can we do for you? How's your gut? T1 to T8 for knee replacement. if they have nothing to lose, they're going to do knee replacement surgery. There are two places, but I lost all use of my right arm, 100%. Could not raise my arm 1 inch off of the ground for weeks. This is the arm we're talking about. They should at least try out this advanced therapist in Quincy to see if the knee surgery is absolutely necessary. Nothing to lose. If anything, it will make the area better suited and tolerant for the surgery. Nothing to lose at all, except only everything to gain, the possibility of eliminating the surgery. And by the way, Faris, you are next. I haven't missed you. So blood flow, nerve flow for the knees. So blood flow T7. Ping Chun in North Quincy. He's a master. He used to even teach at the acupuncture school. Pretty good. Yay. Digestive enzymes. Bingo. That's going to help. Pure butyrate. Bingo. So, hey, got the magic formula. Sounds good. Less peppermint. Not that I don't like peppermint, but less peppermint, it seems like. King Chun. It's P-E-N-G. This guy, everyone in this area, this is the master. I was told to have surgery, 4 to 6 months recovery from my right arm injury. I had an accident. Instead of surgery, I do Asian body work, heavy manual labor. Instead of 4 to 6 months, in 6 weeks, I was back doing body work with my arm and my body. So that's what he did for me. He gave me my arm back. Billings is Billings Road. So when you find that, you'll find the right place. He's also a very cool guy. And to make him even more cool, he knew Bruce Lee when he lived in Hong Kong. Now that's pretty cool. Not as much peppermint, Marie. All right, we're on track. Gonna build some momentum. And we were working on somebody's left foot, drop foot. I want to do some more of that lumbosacral plexus down the left leg and left foot. All right, let's finish up here. Don't forget the Don't forget the open house if you can make it. If anything, it'll be fun. Blood flow to the brain. GB13 for stress and psychological well-being, balancing out the right and left parts of the brain. GB13 right side, left side. BH herbals for arrhythmia. BH herbals, that works to help people with arrhythmia, tachycardia, and AFib. So let's work for your mom, Ferris, and Divine Mind. Arrhythmia. So that would be the hypothalamus, GV22. That manages the bioelectrical timing. Pain, swelling in her feet. So blood flow, nerve flow, and ouch point. as easy as 1, 2, and 3. I know for your eyes, for your mom as well. So let's do the ouch point for the eyes, blood flow, facial artery to the eyes as well for your mom, Ferris. And let's continue on for Divine Mind. Left buttocks, what is that? That is the gluteus medius, minimus, and maximus. So lumbosacral plexus. So yoga is a good option for that. Too much sitting. That somebody I know wearing a pink shirt does too much, wearing glasses, banging a doll. 6:53 p.m. Sits too much at a computer. Blood flow. And GB39 will be the center point, classic point for the left buttocks. And Hashimoto's tune-up. GB20, 22, C6, C7. Get your thyroid checked. Iodine. And sea vegetables will clarify that. We'll take care of that. From Al, breathing. T6 for the diaphragm. CV17. Blood flow to the brain. And let me make a quick note here. Okay. Brain, GB13, right side. 3 blood supplies for the brain, and will also work for Augustina. Carotid artery, vertebral artery, and occipital artery. Tracy, joint pain, T1 to T8. Fermented turmeric. So I've done a bit of research on another classic herbal remedy. It's called DMSO. It is for pain. It is used as a replacement for pain medications. DMSO comes from trees. It's got to be good. If you want a good supplier, there's only one person that I've found that is worthy of recommending, and that was recommended to me by one of my teachers. T1 to T8 for pain, knees, and autoimmune. T1 to T8. Happy to help everybody out there listening. Pain, DMSO. Topical or internal. Seems used mostly internal. Harmless, from a tree. Replaces pain medications. And Les and Paula. Blood flow to the brain. So I'm going to come out to Arizona. We'll walk. We're going to go on a walk together, man. Blood flow to the brain, brain command points. Walking, GB17. Blood flow, nerve flow for the spine. L3 for the prostate. Lumbosacral plexus for Paula for the hips and the knees. C6, C7, calcium balancing. We were talking before about bones. Silica. Alta silica is probably your best option. Actually, I will rethink that about the liquid silica. I believe there is probably another supplier of the liquid silica according to the techniques used in the 50s by Dr. Rabot in France to make the silica hyperabsorbable in a glass bottle. Hip to hip for Paula. And the knees, bladder 54 in the back, ouch point in the front. CV4 also for the prostate area for less. So draining the cyst is a good thing. When it's clear and clean, you can use castor oil packs on top of it. That would be very helpful. Cysts, fibroids respond really well to castor oil. There's also the book, Free Your Body of Tumors and Cysts. Check it out, by Hannah Kreuger, about 100 years ago. CV4. Okay. Wellness is the best hydroxyapatite toothpaste. Which request? I thought I got you, Tracy. You were part 2. If you could just quickly paste it back. Patricia Tucker. Yes, I know that name. All right. Let me take this right now. Yep. Okay, let me get this. Okay, let's continue. Let's just do a quick check on. I heard wellness. Okay. David's toothpaste is good. Dr. Bronner's toothpaste, that's what I use in general. But let's finish up. It's almost time. And the open house is starting soon. I don't want to miss anyone. So Les and your 96-year-old mom, we're all set. Ulcers, inflammation, myotoxin, endometrial, peritoneal, blood flow. Mycotoxin, T1 to T8. Clay, we have a 2-week clay program coming up in March. See 3, 4, and 5. Sore throat, colloidal silver in the throat. or zinc in the throat. Tinnitus, vestibular cochlear nerve, cranial nerve, facial artery to the ears. T7, lumbar 1 to 3, sacrum 1 to 5, peritoneal, liver cancer, T9, right side. Light therapy would be a good option, especially for the ascites. Pain under rib. Which side is the pain? I'm guessing it's the left. Post nasal drip, C3, 4, and 5. Chris T. T1 to T8 for inflammation. And back pain to lumbosacral plexus. Blood flow, nerve flow, T7. Lumbosacral area. Lumbar 1 to 5. Adrenals, kidneys, hormone balancing, GV20 and 22. And GV19, 21. Dysautonomia. SIBO. Getting in sun more, that will help. And GB12 for the vagus nerve. And grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. Almost there. Open house, and there we go, we're almost finished. LP. Genetic rickets, yes, I did miss that one. I saw it, and I know that one. Okay, thank you for reminding. Okay, we got a few more. Blood flow to the brain. GB13 right side for stress. Left wrist surgery, but you should get some massage in the neck. If you're in Massachusetts, you should go to Ping Chun. He can help you to prevent, ideally, some wrist surgery, diabetes, T1 to T8. For diabetes, 10% of your diet from fats, you will reverse insulin resistance. GB17 for high blood pressure. Tonsil cancer, 3, 4, and 5 for blue sky. But GV17 for blood pressure, T5 for the heart as well. Hibiscus tea for blood pressure. Tonsil cancer, so the phrenic nerve from the sky window to CV17 and the heart chakra area. And Sunny Gem, we don't want to miss you. Detox from mold, smoke, and chemicals. T1 to T8, so I highly recommend our clay detox program. T1 to T8 also for sinus and lung infections. And T9 for liver health. Deep despair, the microbiome, T10, 11, 12, and CV4. GB13 right side for despair. Don't have despair. Leave it here. Type in, I release my despair, and it will be in the chat. And then when we close the chat, it will be gone. Okay. Great. Tracy, we don't want to miss. Blood flow to the brain. It's under the right rib, stomach, liver, the liver area. Chris D, nope, I got you. I remember that because it's like Chris D. If you think I did, if you ever think I missed your request, just paste it in right away again. And I'll remember if I missed it, and then I can go right after it right away. GB13, right side for sleep. In tongue for sleep, the pineal gland. Melatonin. Genetic rickets, but you can overcome your genes with epigenetics. T1 to T8. T1 for the bones. Let's work on the sky window. So yep, Chris D, if you think I've missed you, I don't think I did, but paste in your request again. I remember that name. Migraines. GB20. Check the base of your skull, left and right side, about halfway to the ear. When you feel tension or pain, push in really hard. Immune boost, T1 to T8. Okay, and then grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1 for everyone. Sorry for being late, but we're not going to skip anyone. Everyone is included. And wellness. Toothpaste. Let me know if you find that, Marie. EWG.org. Okay, David's toothpaste. Everybody check it out. From a very good researcher. So let's do a little bit of Tongren for everyone. A little extra for Les. For Marie. A good brand of vitamin D is globalhealing.com vitamin D. It is the one that I use myself. Sublingual, highly effective, very good type. That reminds me, Marie, we got to get your letters into the newsletter now that everything is switched to Dedham. But there's the hydroxyapatite paste and the primal something light brace thing, a light device you put in your mouth to get the light therapy into your gums and your mouth directly with the hydroxyapatite. Looks really smart. I've used it. Yep. Okay, and grounding to liver 3 and kidney 1. And thank you very much for joining. See everyone next week, unless you come to our open house. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Be well to one another. Thank you for the good news. And take care and see you all soon. Bye now.